Welcome into the stem shed. I feel like that's where I've been. But that is what this time of year is for. It is when I get some other things that are not flower farm related done too. So anyway, just want to share a couple of things with y'all today. I had a comment and then I had a couple of emails asking me about on the video that I did about my light setup, asking, being here in South Louisiana, does it get too hot in the stem shed for my seedlings? The answer is no, it does not. In fact, it is a blessing in the winter, because what I figured out this year is I don't need heat mats. And we all know how high our energy bill is right now. Anyway, just saying. During this winter, I start what, seeds in June, July, and August. Do I start in August? I can't remember. But no, I've never had an issue. In fact, I think now I do have to water every day. I do have to water every day because they dry out very quickly. I do start my seeds and put cling wrap over the top of them, and because it stays so humid around here, they seem to germinate pretty quickly. So it is not. In fact, it's been an ideal situation for me. I know I talk about getting a greenhouse, and truthfully the only reason I want a greenhouse is because I want to be closer to the flower field, and I want to get the stuff out of this shop and put the shop back to what it was originally intended for. So with that being said, the other thing I wanted to touch on real quick was just to show y'all an example of how much this really holds. So 3 of these shelves, and I have all of these. I have 2, 4, 6, 10 of these, and I'll explain this in a minute. I have 10 of those, but without counting those, on 3 shelves I've got 1,700 seedlings. Compared to up top, I potted up my eucalyptus, used 272 cell count trays, so that's 140, and that takes up 3/4, almost all of the top shelf. I can maybe get maybe 2 of these up here with it. I've got 1 up here now. I just need to rearrange it. So soil blocking definitely works for me in a small space. So I could probably, if I didn't have vegetables started, easily 2,000, and then another. I could probably get about 5,000 seedlings on 5 shelves. Now, I'm hoping to get to a point where I need to do 5,000 seedlings. Slowly but surely, right? So, the space alone. Now for my vegetables, and that's what I want to talk about. 2 things today with my vegetables. I do store all my vegetables in these containers. So, these are a 12 count. Has a little bottom and has a dome. Ordered these online through a big box store, actually, and the other big place everybody shops. So I did order these, and they were this is my 3rd year using them. Yeah, and they're holding up really well. So pleased with those. The reason I start my vegetables in here is because I just have not mastered the big soil block. I don't know what the issue is. I just cannot, I just can't get it. I don't know. So I use these, and then in 4 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks, I'll pot them up, because these that I'm going to start, that I need to start now, is for my Grow Your Own kit. And so that is something we offer here on the farm. I offered it last year. Excuse me. And it is, you can do it 1 or 2 ways. So you can do individual pots, because I will pot these up to a 4-inch pot, or you can get a flat that has 24 cells in it, and with a variety. And so I usually send that out, do a little pre-sale, get a list of who's interested. Kind of gives me an idea. Last year I was very late getting it done because I didn't think about it, or doing it until late. And I just got my nursery license, because here you need a nursery license in order to sell the plants. So this year I'm trying to get a start on it. Right now I need to start peppers and tomatoes, so I'm going to do hot and bell pepper. Different tomato, 3 varieties of tomatoes, because here's the other thing. For the home gardener, sometimes that means in a container. And so the tomatoes that I grow are perfect for containers. So 2 of them are like a cherry tomato. Then I have a hybrid and a slicer, and another one is a heirloom. So those are the ones I need to get started. Same thing with peppers. I do a bell pepper. I do the mini the tricolor peppers, and then I do some jalapenos. So I'm going to get those started today, so I can have those ready, because by the second week of March, that's when we start planting. That's when we can start doing tomatoes. That's when cucumbers, everything can start going then, because the weather gets really warm. So getting those done today. The other thing I want to show y'all that I decided to do. So I went down a rabbit hole. Okay, so some of you know, some of you don't know, we have chickens. We've had them for several years. My older chickens are starting to slow down production. They do in this time of the year anyway, just with the shorter days and it being cold, but usually when your chickens are about 2 years old, their production starts tapering off. So, and I have 2 other groups after my originals, but those original ones that I have, those breeds, those are the ones that are my best layers. So I got to get a rooster, which I have one. I just got to go get it. My daughter has one for me, so that we can hatch some more of those eggs. But so I was looking at how can I supplement their feed, because chicken feed has gone up again. And during the winter, how do I give them those nutrients? Now, they are in a movable coop. And so Mr. Daydream hooks it up to the 4-wheeler, moves it around. I'll have to bring y'all out there one day to see that coop. It's amazing. And he built a second one that we could separate the rooster in. So anyway, once we get that and the rooster set up, I'll bring y'all out there. Anyway, I went down this whole rabbit hole. Chicken fodder. Know anything about this. So basically what it is, it's almost like growing microgreens, except that it's hydroponic, and once the seeds are grown and they are, well, once they start to grow, it makes like a carpet. So you you cut a piece off and you can feed it to them. So a couple of things that are really good for them: wheat and barley and oats and sunflowers. So I had some winter wheat berries, because for Easter I will do grass for baskets, real grass for baskets, and so I still have some of that wheat berry, and it makes a beautiful grass. And I was like, oh yes, I have that. And I had some black oil sunflower seeds left from my failure of a sunflower field. So let me show you what I did. Hold on. Somebody hum some music, like this could be like, I don't know, some elevator music. Hold on. Okay. I guess I could have been talking all the way through that. Y'all, and I know this video is so dark because it's just so yucky out here. But anyway, all right, these trays I bought from the thrift store. And I think we have 8 of them. Got them for little or nothing. And I thought I was going to soil block on them, but they're really just too big, and yeah, I can't do them. So first thing I did was I did 3 holes, 4 or 5 holes here so this could drain. Because the fodder system, basically you put a tray like this, and it's tilted, and then it drains into another tray. So you start watering it, because remember, it's hydroponic. So it starts watering here. It drains through the holes onto this one, waters this one. This one drains, waters this, and then it empties into a bucket. So you can reuse the water, or you can start over, whatever you want to do. Anyway, I don't have enough space right now to set up a system. And I need to see if this really works for me. If it does, behind our whole shop area, there's a lean-to, which just means there's an extended roof, that I'm going to maybe put a fodder system up. So let me show you these. This is the black oil seeds. They're sprouting. Yep. Can you see this? Yay! Now I just started these just 2 days ago. 2 days ago. All right, this is the winter wheat. Oh yeah, look at those. Can you see the sprout? Probably could have done less of these in this tray. I think I filled the tray up too much. Okay, lesson learned. So I've been keeping this on top because, again, with the humidity and the warmth in here, this is helping them germinate much faster. So this will come off in another day or so. So yeah, chicken fodder. I mean, I'm already starting seeds for flowers and vegetables. I mean, really, it took me longer to soak them than it did to actually just put it together. So that's, and I have them under grow lights on the smaller shelf, so they're taking up a shelf there. Yeah, because obviously we have nothing else to do here on the farm. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I'm happy and I'm excited. I think it's gonna be cool. So I'll keep y'all posted. All right. Now I need to get started doing these seeds before it gets any later. So until we meet again, my friends, I'll probably still be in the stem shoot. Have a good week.